Hi, I'm Jen from Acadian Accounting Education, and today we are going to practice using a price rule on an invoice. So if you would like to grab a copy of the exercise, be sure to click on the link in the description, and let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and create the invoice. Now, this exercise is being pulled from our Level 2 ProAdvisor certification course. If you would like more information about that course after we go through the exercise, be sure to click on the link in the description. Let's dive in and read through today's scenario. It's the end of the year, and Craig has decided to get rid of all of his inventory to make room for new stock. He asks you to set up a clearance sale, marking everything down by 50%. Later, Video Games by Dan purchases 5 sprinkler heads, which Craig spent an hour installing. What is the total price on Dan's invoice? Now, you'll need to be in the same session of the sample company as the previous exercise. If you have not completed that one yet, go ahead and click on this link right here, or you can click on the link on the top right part of your screen. That'll take you to that exercise. Complete that and then come back to this one. They build on each other, so it's important to start with that first one. As you can see here on the left side of my screen, this is the sample company and the last page that I left off of from the previous exercise. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. Now, Dan won't be paying for his project immediately, so you will use an invoice. We're going to click on the plus new button and then select invoice. So the plus new button is on the top left corner of the screen. Click on that, and then under customers is invoice. Now, once it comes up for us, we are going to fill it out. If you get any pop-ups like this, just go ahead and click out of them. QBO has recently updated the format of a lot of their forms, including the invoice. And so it is very possible that you will have some pop-ups there. They're just informational pop-ups. So once you get here in this Add Customer section, you're going to click on the down arrow and then select Video Games by Dan, which is down here. And then we want to scroll down here. Now, if you happen to get this little pop-out drawer, just go ahead and click on the X. We're not going to be using these charges on this invoice. If you get this, just go ahead and click out of it. All right, so in the product service field, we want to select sprinkler heads. So if you scroll or click into that and then scroll a little bit, you will see sprinkler heads. We want to change the quantity to 5 since that's how many that he had purchased. So click into that and change it to 5. Once you click out or hit the tab key, you will see that the amount is showing as $5. So remember here that the rate is, notice in the rate field, excuse me, that there is this drop down here. You can either select inventory clearance or default sales rate. Remember, this is what it is originally, but since the price rule has it as being applied here, it is automatically doing this inventory clearance. So this is the one that we want. If for whatever reason your rate said 2, make sure you click that down arrow and then select inventory clearance to make sure that the rate shows as 1. We also need to add in here the installation. So in the product service field on the second row, we're going to select installation. So click the down arrow and then click on that, and you will see that will show up here. The invoice is now complete. So with the discount, Dan only spent $5 on the sprinkler heads, making his invoice total $55. So we are all good here. We can just go ahead and click on save and close. Now, if this was a real life scenario, we could just click on review and send. However, we can't actually send invoices from the sample company. So for that purpose, we're just going to click on the down arrow next to save and select save and close. And now that invoice has been saved, and that is how you use a price rule on an invoice. Now, if you like this exercise and you would like to do more like it, or you would like more information about that Level 2 ProAdvisor certification course, be sure to click on the link in the description, and I will see you next time.